Welcome to my YouTube channel. At retail outlet, all the product storage tank, underground product storage tanks are stored side by side, irrespective of the product whether it is a MS or HSD. And generally what is happening, sometime it happens you unload the PMS or MS into a AG or HSD tank and vice versa. In this video, we are going to handle such kind of a situation in a quickest and fastest mode without involving anybody. Because if you will try to involve the regulatory body or controlling infrastructure, then is going to take a hell lot of a time. We will all discuss everything in this video here. Before I will start to this video, I will request once again to subscribe to this channel and more importantly hit the bell icon, so as soon as I will post a video here, you will get a quick alert. Now let us analyze how is the arrangement at the retail outlet. This is what is the underground storage tank for HSD or AGO, which is connected to one or two more dispensing unit. And more importantly, this red line which you are seeing here, it is a dead stock line, because beyond which it cannot suck the product from the tank. This dead stock level you can find out from the calibration chart available with you for this particular tank. Now let us see the exact problem area which we are planning to discuss here. You received a tank lorry which was carrying the motor spirit or PMS. Now what has happened? After doing the quality and quantity certification for the tank lorry, by mistake your operator has connected it to the AGO tank or HSD tank and he has unloaded some quantity into this. Immediately after unloading the quantity, what will happen? Your tank will have a mixture of PMS or HSD. Now let us see what are the government regulations says if you occur into such kind of a situation. The oil industry procedure says, which is clearly described in MHSSD control order and marketing discipline guideline, the contaminated product to be transported to the nearest refinery. Irrespective of the oil industry, whether it is a HPCL, BPCL or IOCL, whatever is the nearest refinery, your sales officer has to coordinate and send the product there. But the cost of transportation to transmit the product from your retail outlet to the nearest refinery will be borne by the dealer. That means it is you. And the sales from this underground tank will be suspended till such time this is resolved properly. When the product will reaches to the refinery, they will downgrade the product and only differential amount will be paid to you. Like you have contaminated HSD with the motor spirit. Now this product will be downgraded either to HSD or below that, which is a kerosene. Then only the kerosene amount will be paid to you. If the HSD is 80 rupees, PMS is 80 rupees a liter and kerosene is 20 rupees a liter, then you will be paid only 20 rupees a liter amount to you. And then after, you have to bear the expenses for the tank cleaning. Means oil industry will send the contractor and you have to engage that contractor and remove all the contaminated product from it and clean the tank properly. So in this process, first of all, it is a very long process and it takes hell lot of a time, because lot of coordination is required. Your sales will be stopped. So at the end of the day, as a dealer, they will be losing financially as well as they'll be having the sales loss. Let us assume if suppose that retail outlet is having only one HSD tank, that means his sales will be stopped for the HSD for months together. Now it is a big loss to you. How to handle this situation independently at your own without involving anybody, I am going to present in this video. Let us say you mix the petrol and diesel, and your tank, underground tank, is carrying a mixture of MS and HSD. Now you allow this tank to settle down for 24 hours or more. Don't sell any product from there. Don't do any activity on there. You know what will happen once you will allow to settle down the tank. Because of the density difference of the MS and HSD, it will get segregated automatically with a very thin layer of the interface, which will having even the mixture available. Now what will happen, since you have mixed MS into the HSD tank, the bottom portion, because of the higher density, will be the HSD available, and the top layer will be the MS available, and interface layer will be available, which will be carrying the MS and HSD. Once you will settle down the tank, you allow the tank, you start your dispensing unit and take out the bottom portion of the HSD. Like if you will see here, they took out the bottom portion of the HSD into one truck, and when you are taking out, keep checking the density, whether it is in the HSD range or going below. It will slowly going below, and you can keep on removing the product until you reach through the density up to 0.800, which is the lowest level of the HSD density. That means after this you will be receiving the MS plus HSD, which will be not definitely meeting the HSD requirement because the density is well below the 0.800. So now what has happened, the contaminated product, which was purely or majorly HSD, you are taken out into one compartment of a truck. Now density is reduced, and what you can do, you can use the same dispensing unit, and the top layer of the product you should remove into another compartment of the truck. And once you will remove the product into another compartment of the truck, the tank will have such kind of a situation, which will be primarily having the HSD as a dead stock and a very thin layer of the interface, which is just above the dead stock level, which will be majorly a mixture of MS and HSD. Once you will reach to this situation, now you will have three type of a product, partially good product, I would say. One is in an underground tank, which will be having a majorly HSD and a thin layer of HSD and AGO. Second, two compartment of the truck. One will be majorly meeting to the requirement of HSD, and second will be meeting to the requirement of majorly to motor spirit. Once you reach to this situation, you have to arrive on the blend ratio. That is what exactly the refinery do. How to arrive on the blend ratio? You have to do such kind of a thing. Like first, what was the original density of the HSD which was supplied to you from the terminal or depot? Let us say it was a 0.8403. The contaminated product which you loaded into a truck compartment, let us assume it was a 4575 liter. You take out the density of the contaminated product in the truck, which is a 8059, because you have taken out the product up to 0.800. So definitely the density will be much lower than this. So 8059. And now here to reach to the blend ratio, which should be within the range of plus minus 0.003, that means 84003. Means you have to go up to 0.8100 to 0.8700. How to arrive on the blend ratio and a theoretical formula is given here. The final density multiplied equal to quantity required, means how much quantity we have to mix into this product, multiplied by the density of the product which is supplied by the terminal or depot. Let us assume the same batch of the product is available and this is the what density you are going to receive. How much is the quantity available? This is what is the 4575 liter is available with you. And how much is the density? It is what is the density. Divided by quantity required, again this is the quantity required, multiplied by the quantity available, this is the 4575. If you will apply this here, the formula will look like this. Your final density which you want to achieve, which is up to 0.003 of 8403, but here I considered is a 0.8300. You are targeting to achieve this. Now to make it this calculation very simple, I just made a Excel sheet here which I am posting on this video as a Google Drive link. You can download for your own consumption. Now let us see, this is a Excel sheet to arrive on the blend ratio. What is the contaminated density? 0.8059, which is available in your tank lorry. What is the volume? 4575 is the volume. Now the fresh product which you are going to receive from the terminal, which is of the same batch, so that means it will come as a 8403. This green color cell is you have to put it into your own data. Here the commingle is coming 8059 and 4575, because here you have never put in any data. Now your target you are trying to achieve is 8300. So put this target here. Now you have to enter the data in such a manner so that this target commingle density should reach to close to 8300. Now let us say if you are going to mix 4000 liter of the product with the 4575 liter of the product having this density and 4000 liter of the product having this density, you will reaching up to 8219. It is low. So let us increase the quantity to 7000 liter. Again you are reaching little higher, but 8267, but little lower than your target density. Here you increase it to 9000 liter. You increased the commingle density to 8287, but still it is lower than this. Now increase it to 12,000 liter. Now here you are seeing you are reached up to the commingle density of 8308 and your target density is 8300. So that means if you are mixing up 12,000 liter of the product having density of 8403 to the contaminated volume of 4575, then you can reach a target density of 8308. So what I will suggest, immediately order a new truck, load from the terminal, take this product and dump into your underground tank, then you are all through. Because, and I'll prefer you should take more quantity than 12,000 liter, because you know we are just making it possible with the help of density, but there are various other parameter, flash point, recovery and all other thing. Now since we do not have the laboratory available with us, so take say around 12,000 is required, take 20,000 and mix it up, you will not have any problem at all. Now this is what we have considered. Let us consider a reverse scenario. Before we have considered MS or PMS, which is a lighter density, is mixed up into a HSD or AGO, which is a heavier density. The scenario was very easy, but it is a reverse. Now HSD and AGO, which is a heavier product, is mixed up into a tank which is carrying a MS or PMS. Now what will happen? Tank will have a mixture of PMS and HSD, and once it will settle down, this tank is a MS tank connected to the MS dispensing unit, but unfortunately the bottom layer of the product will be the AGO or HSD because of the heavier density, and the top layer will be the MS. When you will start removing the product from here, what will happen? You will first remove the HSD into a one compartment, then you remove the MS into another compartment. But in this MS tank, the last quantity available will be of AGO. This quantity, what you have to do? You have to remove with the manual pump, because it is necessary, because if you left over this quantity into your MS tank, that will be up to 700 to 800 liter depending on the size of the tank. It will be very huge, and the blend ratio required for this thing is very huge. So I will suggest remove this last quantity through the manual pump. So friends, this is how you should handle such kind of a scenario, and at the first place you should not involve the controlling bodies or regulatory body, otherwise you will be in a deep trouble, and the process time required to resolve this issue is very high. So I hope you must have liked this video. Thank you very much for patiently hearing me. I once again request you all to subscribe this channel, and more importantly hit the bell icon so as you can get an immediate alert as soon as I post a video here.